was his idea initially. And as I've met him over and over, I can say, that's my boy. I like this guy. So without further ado and without me making another speech, he knows who he is, our borough president, Mr. Ruben Diaz.
Thank you. Good evening, Co-op City. Good evening. Are there women in the house? Yeah. I'm here representing the minority. Men. But nonetheless, it's good to be here with my colleagues in government. Noel, thank you for that wonderful introduction. It's always great to be here at Co-op City. The fact is that when you look at this Women's March and how important it is, and you also speak of the boogie down Bronx. You know, first of all, let me just say thank you, Barack Obama. Thank you for serving us with dignity, with class. Thank you for serving us with a purpose. Thank you for being our voice. You know, he is going to go down in history as one, if not the best president that this country has ever seen. And I know that there's some people who want to talk mess about him, but like me, they're going to miss him. There's some women philosophers that I know. Their name is Salt and Pepper. I want to quote them. What a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. And now we've got this chaos coming in. And the fact is that when you look at health and the fact that the Bronx suffers from a lot of health ailments, it's one of the areas that I cannot brag about. And the fact that the healthcare industry employs 1 out of every 4 adults in the Bronx who has a job, comes from the healthcare industry. The assault on Obamacare could potentially devastate us in many different levels in the Bronx. Did you know that the Bronx is a borough of 1.4 million residents, where 40% of the people who are here were born in another country? So when you speak of immigration and its insults on immigrants, that affects the boogie down Bronx. When you speak of the people that he has putting into certain places, whether it's education, whether it's the U.S. Attorney General's office, and criminal justice, those are all issues that affect us here directly in the Bronx. So when people in the election go to us and they say, well, I'm not going to vote for President of the United States because it really doesn't make a difference who's in office. Hopefully, if you want to look at a silver lining, what people will get out of all of this is that we had President Barack Obama, and now we're getting whatever his name is. Maybe, just maybe, what's happened, ladies and gentlemen, is that we've become too complacent.
Too complacent.
We had it too good over the last 8 years. We said, you know, we got the first black president of the United States. We made it. We stopped organizing. We stopped talking to each other. We stopped having that sense of urgency for future generations. Maybe this is a wake-up call.
Yes, it is a wake-up call.
I believe that perhaps because God given us a wake-up call. And for those of us who have faith, we know that God is never going to give us more than we can handle. But God's tests are not easy. God's tests are not easy. And so whenever God is testing us, and whenever we have a borough that could potentially be adversely affected by this incoming administration, Congressman, what is the one thing that we need to do? We need to go send women to do the job. I don't don't know if you knew this, but the Bronx of the 62 counties in the state of New York, Councilman King, is the only county where the majority of the population are female. So what we're doing here is, this is men, but time and time again, history has shown us that sometimes men get too weak in the knees. You know, when they crucified Jesus, and it was time to go and check to see, all the men were scared. It took the women to go down and see where and what happened to Jesus, and it was them who were strong enough and courageous enough. During slavery, many men were scared and weak at the knees. Senator Jamal Bailey. And you had Harriet Tubman. And you know Harriet Tubman, what she did was, she was freeing the slaves, and in one hand she had a Bible, on the other hand she had her gun. You know, when he tested Esther, he didn't test her with some sergeant or captain of the army. He tested her to go to Xerxes, and Esther won the day.
Yes.
And so, what I'm saying is this, that we need you women more than ever. We appreciate you making this borough better. We appreciate you making this city better. We appreciate all of the hard work you've done in your individual homes with your family, with your children and your grandchildren, and some of you even have great-grandchildren. And it is time now that the men step up as well and say that we're never ever going to tolerate a president or anybody else who continues to downgrade either immigrants, Muslims, Latinos, and yes, that includes our women. Amen. To Co-op City, you continue to represent us well. As a borough president, I thank you for your support. I thank you for your encouragement. I thank you for slapping me upside the head every now and then as well. Keeping me in the right course. I will always make sure that I will never embarrass you as your borough president. Right. And I'm so proud that as the Women's March takes place over there in DC, that our borough is going to be represented with so many of you there. God bless you.
Forward ever!
Backwards never!
Forward ever!
Backwards never!
See what that sign says, Co-op City, Bronx, New York. We will be represented.
Right, you got it. We will.